We are just north of Kamloops, British Columbia. 2:26 p.m. November 5th. Just heading up Highway 5. Gonna see what this looks like. Signboards are saying compact slushy snow. Got the hockey game on. Had an interesting drive up from Hope. Side swiped the car. I didn't have my four-wheel drive on. But my camera was also full, so I spent some time here just dumping some space.
Right shot, net front, left shooting defenseman works better with the McDavid. Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, 3 in the 1-3-1 formation.
A little bit of blue skies. Cloud cover coming in from the west.
seconds to go in the power play. 2-1 Stars.
Save one every draw.
3 degrees.
Heiskanen gets it out.
Gotta win draws when you're on the power play.
Let's go Oilers!
Bouchard up the right wing now to Draisaitl. Gathers speed, gives it to McDavid. He'll come flying down the right wing. He's going to put it in front of the net. Off a stick goes to Wedgwood. He'll cover it up. Oh, McDavid was flying.
Ryan Suter's seen that before. That time they had backside support that came across. Ryan Suter got walked in here a couple of years ago by Minnesota, but Heiskanen bailed him out.
The speed that he generates through the neutral zone
He's the fastest guy off the puck.
unbelievable. Like, if you're Ryan Suter, there's no way that's any fun, watching that kind of speed, trying to drive wide. Face off to the left to Wedgwood. McLeod will take the draw for Edmonton against Foxa. Puck just sits there at the dot.
Gotta come up with puck possession off draws.
Hockenpah will get it up in the air and down the ice. Campbell to play it. Right wing corner for Nurse. Has to spin in the corner. Glenn Denning on him. Get it to the blue line, but that's it. Lindell will flip it down. Penalty is over. Edmonton 1 for 4 on the power plays. Here comes Bouchard now to Holloway. Into the Dallas zone. Knocked away from him. It comes out. Pavelski through the middle. On the left to Robertson. Will shoot it. Scores.
Fuck.
Robertson let it go. I think that hit the post. It hit the back of Campbell and went in. And it's 3-1 Dallas.
Well, it was a great shot by Robertson.
Let it go down the left wing. Yeah, off the post, off of Campbell and in. And Jason Robertson has made it a 3-1 Dallas lead.
That's two. I mean, to me, that's a really good shot. Off a rush. Jack Campbell will tell you when he's locked in, he'd have that.
8th of the season for Robertson. Points in 5 straight games now. It's a 3-1 Dallas lead. To center ice, Gurianov will give it to Sagan. Skates into the Oilers zone. He'll drop it. It gets to the middle. The shot and a save made by Campbell as Sagan followed it up. Got a shot on net, and Campbell covers it up. We're going to take a break. 4:54 to go here in the second period. 3-1 Stars lead the Oilers. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. This is Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey, the Oilers Radio Network.
Carbon monoxide is an invisible, silent, odorless killer.
Wake up.
Carbon monoxide alarms save lives. Get your CO alarm today. Wake up and learn more at atco.com/CO.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team?
Well, here's your
chance
of a winning team.
Brand is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brand today.
All right, here a tiny bit of precept start.
With the world moving so quickly, what if you could just freeze?
A tiny bit of precept start.
Do it for you.
After that, it's all downhill.
4.49% APR purchase financing for up to 72 months. And if the incentive is better when you take delivery, you can choose that instead. You build your F-150 the way you want.
2 degrees still, it says.
Start your journey
Wet
today
road.
at your local Ford store or Ford.ca.
Carbon monoxide is an invisible, silent,
Oh my gosh, getting tired.
carbon monoxide alarms save lives. Get your CO alarm today. Wake up and learn more at
38K to Barriere. I didn't see 100K to Clearwater.
On 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is my nav safe for time to get home. Should be home at 11:30. 8 hours.
Another huge kill for the
Hopefully we can make some time when the road's on nice and dry,
Oilers. I know it says Edmonton's 152,
not covered with a sheet of ice.
Not when it's mattered.
Certainly not on that last power play.
Not in any of the power plays. That's part of the reason why they're only 1 for 4 is they have to keep on getting a reset back in their own zone.
Face off to the right of Campbell. Puck goes to the point. Haskin into the middle to the right. One-timer by Robertson, and the save made by Campbell. Hard shot by Jason Robertson. Puck up at the point. Hintz to Ben, to Hintz, across to Robertson. Has it on the right wing. To the blue line. Haskin shot blocked. It comes back to Robertson on the right side. He'll come in. The shot saved by Campbell. The rebound jam behind him scores. Jamie Benn followed it up. He pokes it home, and it's 4-1 for Dallas. Power play goal at 15:27 of this second period. And Ben going to the net.
They got 5 shots in that sequence.
Yep, gets his second of the
That's
year.
what happens when you win draws. And they put pucks in the net. They didn't sit there and pass it around 9 times. So right now we got Holloway on the left side. He's up on the left wing here with McDavid and Hyman.
Puck shot in by Holloway. Dallas now 1 for 2 with the man advantage. Here's Hyman, steals it in behind the net. Try to send it in front. It goes off the stick, comes back to Hyman, has it left wing corner. It's 4-1 for the Stars. We're here in the second period. Puck up to the blue line, off the stick of Barry. It comes out Sagan. We'll bring it in with Garrionoff. Maybe a 2-on-1. Trying to get it back from Garrionoff to Ben, and that was for Sagan, and that was blocked. Here's Miller. He'll shoot it, misses on the short side. Haskin will rip it wide of the Oiler net, and it comes out.
McDavid got picked off up the ice there trying to get back. Got taken out. He was not happy.
Tyson Barry skating in front of the Oiler goal. It's it out. Here's Holloway in on the left wing. Now to McDavid in front of the net. Hyman couldn't get his stick on it. The net comes off. Wedgwood got drilled into the net by Foxa, who was going back, and the net comes off the mooring with 3:43 to go in the second, and it's 4-1 Dallas.
Well, I'll give the Stars credit. This has been an excellent road performance. They got a good team. We knew that coming in, 7-3-1 on the year. And they were simply sharper and better than Edmonton early.
Yeah, they've deserved it. Joe Pavelski, Colin Miller, Jason Robertson, Jamie Benn, the goal scorers
But
for them.
the goal that gave them the stranglehold in this
4-1.
game,
That's terrible.
really, let's face it, was the Miller long-range bomber. That's the one that kind of turned the tide.
Excuse me.
Gave them a 2-0 lead. Put some nervousness in the building here.
Oilers got 1 from Leon Draisaitl on the man advantage as Wedgwood is
Robertson's got
Cool,
3
you can kind of
points
see in the
there.
distance there,
Good.
some mountain
See, I would load up.
side,
If it was
cloud,
me, I'd put McDavid, Draisaitl,
blue sky,
and Hyman
and a little bit of
together,
cloud
Kane
closer
together.
to us.
Move Leon over the right side, and then have Nugent Hopkins center. Hyman and Yamamoto.
There's Kulak on the left wing. Will dump it in. Bounces and skips into the corner. Suter gets it up the boards and out. Bouchard's in a race after it. Glendening right there. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Fox in behind the net gets hit by Bouchard. Kiviranta back to the point. Goes to Suter. A snapshot tipped just wide. Along the boards inside the Edmonton end. Drilled towards the net by Glendening and misses. On the left wing point, Suter will keep it in. for Foxa, goes to the right wing corner. To the point. Lundqvist across to Suter. His shot blocked in front of the net and then batted in behind the goal. Johnston battles for it along the boards. Comes up to the point. Lundqvist will keep it in. It gets to the middle. There's Kulak for the Oilers. He'll find Warren Fogle. Skates into the Dallas zone. Dumps it into the right wing corner. Delandria over to Lundqvist. Up the middle. Off the stick of Niemelainen. Goes deep into the Oiler end with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the second. It's 4-1 for the Stars. The neutral zone. Puljujärvi stood up at the blue line. Kane can bring it in on the left wing. To the left wing, hash marks. Drops it to Draisaitl of the blue line. Niemelainen. He'll go across to Barrie. Brings it to the right wing corner. Goes in behind the net. Over to the left side. He's got check. Ben will get it off the boards. Up in the air. It gets out. Back in the neutral zone. Right in front of the penalty box area where they got it tied up. Johnston and Puljujärvi are up against the boards there where Barrie digs it out. He'll give it to Kane. Now it comes back to Barrie. Barrie will take it into his own end across to Niemelainen. Up the left wing, directed in by Draisaitl. Wedgwood out of his net. Spins it to the right corner for Robertson. He'll get it out through the neutral zone. Darnell Nurse in his own end. Nurse waiting with it. Go in behind the Edmonton net. Up the right wing for Ceci. Skates into the Dallas zone. Goes to the right wing corner. He'll pass it in front. The shot was blocked. Ceci gets it back to the point as Yamamoto's shot didn't get through.
Is he ever going to score, Yamamoto?
He's got it in the neutral zone now. Runs into Pavelski. It's in front of the Stars bench. Finally getting control. Gurianov comes in down the left wing. Turns back towards the boards. Back to the point. Heiskanen could not find a shooting lane. We're into the last minute here in the second. Now over to Miller. He'll let it go. And the glove saved by Campbell. He's going to hold on. 51 seconds to go here in the second. 4-1 Stars leading.
Well, right now the Oilers don't have a lot of momentum going, and they seem to have the blender out on their lines. Except they haven't gone to the one thing that they've gone to in the past when they're chasing the game, and that's 97 and 29 together. And I was actually calling for that only because of the makeup of Dallas's team and the fact that, look, Dallas has got a deep team, we know that, but that top line is exceptional.
Yeah.
I think you got to go power on power against that line. His problem is now you're down by.
Brought into the Stars zone. Hyman over to Holloway. He'll go behind the net, trying to wrap it around. Loose puck. It's underneath Wedgwood, and he covers it up. Oh, Dylan Holloway with another opportunity, and he tried the wraparound. He almost pulled it off.
Well, Dylan Holloway's had some jump, and think of the chances the Oilers missed in the first period, right? The breakaway for Derek Ryan, he hit the post, and then Holloway a partial break, and Wedgwood's battled. And part of the storyline is that Dallas has had the better goaltending in this game.
Wedgwood didn't even know he had it, but he had it. Face off to the left of Wedgwood. 36 seconds to go in the second period. 4-1 Stars. David taking the draw against Ben. Ben will bump it back to Heiskanen. He'll get it out as it goes off of Kulak. Bouchard back into his own zone. Wheels in behind the net. Off the right wing boards and out to Hyman. One touch to McDavid. In over the line to Holloway. Over to Hyman. It goes into the right corner. The off his stick. He'll give it to McDavid. On the left wing point to Kulak. Winds up. His shot. And that one just off the arm of Wedgwood. Out of play. 13 seconds to go here in the second.
Come on, Oilers.
Well, that line can skate. When they got Holloway on the left side there, there's some speed there.
It's nice to see Dylan Holloway getting some time there with the.
Well, it's an intriguing option.
Yeah.
I think you got to go one way or the other with Holloway. Either you give him more playing time, or if you're going to keep him on the fourth line, maybe that playing time needs to be down on the minors. So they're getting him a look here.
Puck goes off of Bouchard. It comes out. Black right wing to Ryan. He'll roll it into the Stars zone. Period will come to a close. The Edmonton Oilers are down 4-1 here after 40 minutes. They were up 3-1 after 40 against New Jersey last game, and New Jersey came back to win 4-3. So you're saying there's a chance. Edmonton has to get it going hard in the third period, though.
There's no question. Dallas has been the better team, though, Cam, and that top line's been brilliant for the Stars. And the Oilers, they've all they've got's that power play goal. And you need more of the power play goal against a team that's this good, 5-on-5, and they're good. And a tough goal against Jack Campbell gave them a 2-0 lead. Stars have earned it. They're up by 3. Oilers got some work to do.
Joe Pavelski, Colin Miller, Jason Robertson, Jamie Benn, the goal scorers for the Stars. Leon Draisaitl has a goal for Edmonton. 4-1 Stars lead the Oilers through 40. Reed Wilkins, Rob Brown, they have the intermission for you. When we come back, we're through 2 here at Rogers Place. This is Sport Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Game 7, third period. Just seconds left. He takes it in the kitchen. A quick deep pass to Kitchen Island. And into the living room he goes. Slips past the defense on the carpet. Shoots off the fireplace. He scores! Oilers win! Oilers win!
All dreams start at home. Chase yours in a customized Coventry home. Start dreaming at mycoventryhome.com. Coventry Homes, the preferred builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
Stahl Peterbilt is a leader in heavy and medium-duty truck sales, service, and parts in Northern Alberta and is proud to sell and support the Peterbilt brand. State-of-the-art facilities and knowledgeable, experienced technicians are dedicated to minimizing downtime. Stahl Peterbilt services all makes and models, sells quality parts, offers in-house financing, leasing and rental options, and a heavy-duty body shop. Visit locations in Edmonton, Grand Prairie, and Fort McMurray to experience best-in-class or go to stahlpeterbilt.com.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Nugent Hopkins, left wing to McDavid, looks in front of the net to Nugent Hopkins on the right, the one-timer scores! Leon Draisaitl on the right side! It's a power play goal!
All right, that's the only goal for the Oilers this afternoon. Into the highlight zone for Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winter zone. Well, the Dallas Stars are headed towards the winter zone this afternoon. They lead the Oilers 4-1 after 2. It was 1-0 after 1. Colin Miller, long slap shot. Campbell basically whiffed on it off his glove and in. The Oilers did want to get one back on the power play, but then Robertson off the post, off Campbell's back and in, and then 45 seconds later, Jamie Benn, with one hand on his stick, fighting for position in the crease, is able to tap it in, Rob, and the Oilers really, in my mind, in every area of the game tonight.
Yeah, this is a 4-1 game, and it might be flattering to the Oilers. That was not a good period for the Edmonton Oilers. They gave up numerous chances. They were losing battles. I mean, a great example with about, 40 seconds to go in the period, the puck was in front of Dallas's bench. There's 3 others there, Pavelski and one other Dallas Star player, and they battled for about 10 seconds because the ref let them, and all of a sudden, the Dallas Stars get an odd man break out of it. They just won the battle. They just are they're just outworking the Edmonton Oilers in most places on the ice. You go back to the goals that were scored in that period, a couple odd ones that went in against Jack Campbell, and it's funny, the Colin Miller goal where he scored on the one-timer from the blue line, I'm not sure who was more shocked by it, Miller or Campbell. Both of them seemed surprised that the puck went in the net. That's one that, Jack Campbell stops 100 out of 100 times, and there's the one I shocked that went in. And he looked at his glove, and then there was the weird one where it went off the post and off the back of his body and into the net. Those are goals that don't normally go in. Having said that, the Dallas Stars, some of their best scoring chances haven't gone in because Campbell's made good saves. So when your goalie lets in 4 and he's made 5 or 6 great saves, that means defensively you're not doing your job.
Well, the Oilers aren't getting much going offensively either. They scored on the power play and then got another power play right after with a chance to tie the game. Were they 1 for 4 on the power play?
Well, yeah,
3 of them have been quite poor, I thought.
You're right, really bad, and to the point where the second power play unit has started a power play and has come on with over a minute to go in power plays. You don't normally see that, but their first unit's not getting it done. And I think we go back to what we said at the end of the first period. The Oilers' best players in this game have been the Ryans, the Holloways, Fogle. Like, those are the players you're noticing that are making good plays. Their star players haven't been as good as normal. And in this game, two things. Dallas Stars through 40 have gotten better goaltending. And the Dallas Stars through 40, their top players have outplayed the Oilers' top players. Pavelski's been excellent. Robertson's been excellent in this hockey game. And the Oilers' top players haven't been as good. And when your star players and your goaltender outplay the oppositions, you usually have a 4-1 lead after 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, Dylan Holloway's got promoted. He's actually had a decent game. I mean, Derek Ryan, unfortunately, took a costly penalty, but he's had the 2 grade A chances in the first period, and he had another decent shot there in the third. So, yeah, it's a quieter game for some of the Oilers' big guys.
And you and I talked before the game, and you asked me if Holloway should go down, and I said, well, first they got to give him a chance to play in the top 6. And tonight, in that period, he did. And I'm thinking back through it. Outside of Leon Draisaitl's goal, the next best chance the Oilers had in that second period was Holloway.
Yeah.
A nice little give and go with Hyman, and Holloway goes behind the net, almost gets it wrapped around, and the puck actually came out. It just awkwardly came, and Hyman wasn't able to get it in the right spot to put it past the goaltender Wedgwood. But that was a period, I'm not sure what the final shots were. It was something along like 17-7.
They got him at 18-8 right now.
18-8 for Dallas, and yes, that is indicative
So
of
far,
the
pretty
play in
smooth
that period.
drive.
The Dallas Stars, with 3 goals in that period, probably could have had 5 or 6.
Less hairy than I thought it would be.
That period. The Oilers' power play could have given them life, and instead dragged life out of that. And the Dallas Stars, when they got their power play chance to extend the lead, they did that on a play where in front of the net, Ben just out-muscled Cody Ceci and put the puck into an empty net.
All right, so 4-1 Dallas after 2 periods here at Rogers Place. The Arizona Coyotes have announced that Dylan Guenther, I guess we now say formerly of the Edmonton Oil Kings, will remain with them for the remainder of the season. So here's how this affects the Oil Kings. It doesn't mean, oh, too bad Dylan Guenther's not going to come back and score goals for the team. Because if he would have got sent back to the WHL, his rights would have been traded.
Yes.
I mean, I'm guessing there's probably already a trade
in play.
I mean, they announced the trade for Prokop's rights before, we'll see what happens with that. So that, I guess, cost the Oil Kings a chance here to build for the future.
Well, yeah, and that's how you do it in junior hockey. You build.
Oh, my God.
3 years.
Oh.
There's the rebuild. The rebuild is by getting rid of your top-end talent.
Enjoying these nice dry roads, that's for sure.
Come back to a rebuilding team, and the Oil Kings lost that opportunity because if Dylan Guenther was to come back to junior, you could get a nice haul in a trade with him. But it's funny, we talked about Dylan Guenther, and I heard you talking about him last week.
Just about into Barriere, British Columbia.
Good for Dylan Guenther. Good that he gets an opportunity in Arizona. He's on a rebuilding team, and he'll be a big part of that rebuild going forward.
I used to always stop at Barriere for gas.
What do you look for in the third? I mean, they've blended up the lines. The Oilers just have not been sharp most of the day with what's going on in the dressing room now.
And now I no longer do.
In the dressing room, there's, I would hope, an unhappy group. This has not been a good game. The game against New Jersey the other night, New Jersey had bushes, but there was bad with the Oilers. And New Jersey was good, but the Oilers had their chances too and could have won the hockey game tonight. Dallas has just been a better hockey club. So to me, the thing that is missing in the Oilers game this afternoon is desperation. I don't think they've had the desperation in their game that the Dallas Stars have had. And the Dallas Stars are deserving of this. Like what we saw the other night, and you and I talked about it before the game. When New Jersey scored early in the third period to make it 3-2 to pull themselves closer, there was belief on that bench. The Edmonton Oilers, the first 5 minutes, they need to score a goal in the first 5 minutes to give them belief that they can come back and win from 3 goals down.
Yeah, I would think that's about their only hope, because I don't think there's a lot of belief in the building right now. The way the game, so far this is the Oilers' worst game of the year. 12 games in, I think. I mean, they've lost other games. I know they got shut out by St. Louis, but
that was a good game.
They were hanging in there.
That was a good game.
I mean, this one they've just looked.
They look like this.
Vacant.
Yeah, that's a good word. Lack of desperation. They're like dead. They just look dead on the ice.
A lifeless performance.
100%. And Dallas has been the opposite again. This is what we reiterate all the time, and Bob talks about it, Jack talks about it, and Mooner talks about it. The Edmonton Oilers are getting the best efforts from every team that comes in here. You're not going to come out with your C effort because the other team overlooked you. When Edmonton is in the when the other team sees on the calendar playing the Oilers, they're ready for it. They got the two best players in the league. Many people have picked them to be a top 4 team. You're not surprising anyone. So when the Edmonton Oilers come out and they are lackluster, the other teams are going to jump on that because they're prepared.
Oilers Community Foundation 50-50. Current draw wraps up at 11 tonight. Jackpot is $1.07 million. How about that? 4-1 Dallas after 2. 4 dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Prism Flow Products, our arena is the oil and gas industry. Prism Flow's game is the distribution of superior valve products. Like high-performance athletes, Prism Flow understands that performance is driven by a commitment to practice, hard work, determination, and integrity. Every time we step on the ice, we know our customers
Barriere,
are
British
relying on us
Columbia.
to supply championship quality valves and service. Prism Flow's dedicated effort and veteran valve expertise will help your team to the top of the standings and keep you there. Contact the experts at prismflow.com.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
To the fans who bleed orange and blue, never miss a game, and are always on the edge of their seat, show your passion for the Oilers and cheer on the team at Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day Live. Attend throughout the season for your chance to win 2023-24 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Tuesday, visit First Round in West Edmonton Mall for Game Day Live Flight Night for your chance to win a trip for 2 to watch the Oilers play in Las Vegas. Details at OilersGameDayLive.com.
This is Global News at Second Intermission. I'm Hannah Stoles. Make sure you remember to turn your clocks back an hour before you go to bed tonight, as daylight savings time is ending. The Alberta Serious Incident Response Team is investigating the death of a man who is in police custody. EPS got a call about a downtown break-and-enter on Thursday at 104th Street and Jasper Avenue. Police say they arrested a man who appeared intoxicated and was unsafely crossing Jasper Ave. They didn't say if he was connected to the break-and-enter. EMS was called, but shortly after, he began to lose consciousness. Officers provided medical assistance before they arrived, and they took him to the hospital, where he passed away just after midnight. Mounties continue to investigate that bad crash between a school bus and semi in Spruce Grove yesterday that left 2 students critically hurt. At last word, both were in stable condition. Another student, as well as both drivers involved, were also injured. I'm Hannah Stoles. We'll return after the game on 6:30 CHED.
Introducing Flourish Gin and Vodka. Best enjoyed on ice and now available at Rogers Place. The preferred vodka and gin of the Edmonton Oilers. Proudly Alberta crafted by Eau Claire Distillery. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation is proud to present the largest 50-50 in Alberta. Your participation helps lift up the underprivileged, keep our community rinks open, build homes for those in need, and provide equipment and programming to get kids playing hockey. The jackpot is quickly growing to a massive total.
378 to Jasper.
Forever. Purchase your 50-50 tickets
Oy,
at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 today and help make Oil Country a better place.
ATLC license number 605933.
With the world moving so quickly, what if you could just freeze? That's exactly what Ford is doing for you. Right now, when you custom order select 2023 Ford F-150 models, you will get 4.49% APR purchase financing for up to 72 months. And if the incentive is better when you take delivery, you can choose that instead. You build your
Next up on the list of towns is Little Fort,
Start your journey today
British
at your local
Columbia.
Ford store or Ford.ca.
Introducing Flourish Gin and Vodka. Best enjoyed on ice and now available at Rogers Place, the preferred vodka and gin of the Edmonton Oilers. Proudly